This is my Peavey VYPYR VIP1. Keep in mind this is a much older model. There are newer ones on the market now. I think it's the VYPYR X1 or something. The one is the smaller version. There's two and there's three. I love the smaller version. Easy to carry around, lightweight. My original version that I had, I sold and then regretted it. And then to save money, I went to a pawn shop and got the same version, but it's missing like 3 knobs. But that's okay, you'll still get the same understanding. This master volume is out of control. So even at a very light setting, it can really just fill up a room, so be careful with that. Hey, this is cool. USB, it's basically a MIDI. So you plug this into your computer and now your amp becomes an output for recording. Isn't that cool? That's why I like this amp, is the versatility, the sounds, and everything else. And also, you got a jack here for headphones, which is something I think every amp should have. But in this case here, you've really got it all. The newer ones on the market are just as good, basically the same. And on this particular amp, there's a setting, and you can tweak it, but there's a preset setting in here, which is on the phase and flange, okay? Phase and flange, those are the two effects used in Chained by Van Halen. And if you press on this, it goes into edit mode, which you see down here, push to edit, and you edit red and green. So red is phase, green is flange. So when we turn it on, the switch is right here in the back. So when we turn it on, the lights will flash, like doom, 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 like that. Then you want to go to the third setting. So this is 1, 2, 3, third setting. It's almost like a yellowish, greenish light. And this is going to give you a good amount of distortion as far as gain. It also, well, actually it defaulted right on the phase and flange. So we're gonna go with that. And also the nice thing about this amp, you can plug a bass into it, okay? An acoustic guitar as well. And then 2 electric guitars. And again, this is for recording purposes. So you can go through here and do your track on the guitar. Then you can come down here and put in your acoustic guitar. Maybe you want to do an REO Speedwagon song or something. Then you come down here and you flip into your bass. But for right now, these are the settings that I think are great. Amplifier, we're using 6505A2. I think that's a 2 on there. Is that a 2? I can't tell. But anyway, I think it's A2. Then you have other different kind of amps. If you wanted to play around with those, you can. Keep in mind, it does affect the settings on here. So we're gonna go with the preset of 6505. And we're gonna hear how this sounds. And I'll be playing this through my gasoline guitar. It's really cool. Mainly using this pickup. This is the only pickup I ever really use anyway. And volume is gonna be at 100%. Tone is gonna be about midway, 50-50. And again, this switch to the bridge position. So we'll be using that and we'll hear how it sounds. Due to copyright reasons, because I don't want YouTube busting me on this, man. It's crazy. But so I'm not going to be playing Chained. I'm going to be playing the chords that are related to Chained. But it's not going to be the same kind of rhythm, if you know what I'm saying. I just don't want to get hit on this. People say, hey, man, you know, your playing sucks. Well, first of all, I never said I was a player. I like to build guitars, review them. But I do have a decent amount of rhythm playing. I just don't want to get busted for copyright. So I got to make it as generic as possible. So let's hear how this sounds.